Hi guys, this video we're going to have a look at a few of the Neca Bioshock 2 figures. Basically this video I'm just going to show you the outer packet ones I have. I've got a couple of in packet ones which I'll do in a separate video, to be honest. So of course we can see Subject Omega on there. Hold on, let me just double check. I always get him mixed up with Delta. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Delta. Yeah, so yeah, I was right. Omega. Subject Omega on there. Obviously got the Ladysmith splicer here, the Elite bouncer, Big Sister, and some little sisters with, of course, Eleanor on there as well. Now, I do actually really like the Bioshock games, to be honest. I've got to be honest, I preferred number 1 to number 2, to be honest. And I didn't really get into Bioshock 2 as much as I probably should have. And because of that, I don't know, I just never really... Obviously enjoying Bioshock and Neca, obviously doing the figures and being a figure collector, obviously I started collecting the figures, but I don't have the full set, to be honest, of Bioshock figures. But anyway, let's have a little look at what we have got. Let's have a look at one of the little sisters. They're obviously all exactly the same, obviously apart from Eleanor being in the white dress, and obviously you can get the red dress with the Delta as well. But for a little figure, the articulation and detail into these is absolutely brilliant. Cannot fault it one bit. Got rotation in the head, ball joint in the shoulder, rotation in the elbow. There's a ab crunch as well going on there. Legs in the knees, and nothing in the foot, to be honest. But there's a rotation in the waist. No. But that's a lot of articulation for the little figure, to be honest. And they obviously have their hypos as well. Obviously the Eleanor one there with the little pigtails as opposed to a ponytail on the back there. So that's that one. And this one's got the little toy of the Big Daddy as well. So that's them. And I love the fact that you can put a little sister in the backpack of a big sister on there. Now for me, to be honest, the Big Sister is my favourite figure out of the lot, to be honest. The detail, they've all got fantastic faultless detail in them, but for some reason I just absolutely love this figure. It's just cannot fault this figure in any way whatsoever. Stands brilliantly, looks brilliant, paint brilliant, articulation brilliant. Just cannot fault this figure in any way whatsoever. If only I had one figure from this whole series, it would be the Big Sister, to be honest. So praising that one up. So she's got obviously articulation in the knee, the foot. Don't rotate them because these metal bits will snap. I believe there's rotation in the top of the leg, yes there is, and obviously a hip joint as well. Nothing in the waist apart from an ab crunch. Rotation in the head, wrist rotates, elbow joint and a ball joint in the shoulder. So plenty of articulation going on there as well, to be honest. Get this figure, cannot fault it in any way whatsoever. So that's the Big Sister there, guys. I love all the ribbons as well that the little sisters put on the cage as well on there. Ladysmith splicer, not a good figure, to be honest. Of course you can get it for next to nothing now as well. I don't know why, and I believe they were going to, or they are re-releasing another Ladysmith splicer. I don't think they have released it, or there was a prototype but it never actually come out when all the the brute came out and everything. Just looks to me like a bad figure, to be honest. The mask is removable as well. The absolutely brilliant little mask. The detail that's gone into that is absolutely fantastic as well. Cannot fault that. So absolutely brilliant. Obviously comes with a machine gun. Comes with a base for you to stand her on, because of her mucked up feet on there. Cannot fault that. Anyway, I like any figure that always comes with a base, to be honest. Can't fault the detail, to be honest. Again, the detail in it, the paintwork, showing the paintwork on the dress and everything, and her necklace. Can't fault Neca for that, to be honest. But it's just a meh figure, if you ask me, in the collection, to be honest. Let's go Omega next. Very heavy, big figure, to be honest. Absolutely tons of articulation in this figure. You got hip joint, knee joint, rotation at the knee as well, rotation at the foot, ball joint in the foot, I should say. Rotation in the waist, or ball joint in the waist, and you can get a bit of tilt going on there. Shoulders rotate and in and out. Rotate, ball joint in the shoulder, the elbow, and ball joint in the wrist as well. Obviously you can't do anything with the head. He also comes with his big old gun as well. There, so cannot fault this figure in any way whatsoever. Detail, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant figure. Let's give you a look at him all around there. I should have some pipes on here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And here, but they're missing. So yeah, brilliant figure. Again, another brilliant addition to anyone's collection. But if you're going to go for the bigger figure, I mean, obviously this guy is very expensive and all. If you get him in the pack with the little sister in the red dress and the bunny mask, very expensive, very hard to get hold of, very rare. So that's him. And the last figure we're going to look at here is the Elite Bouncer, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm just having a quick look, just to see if it's exactly the same mould. Yeah, leg wise it's the same mould as the standard Big Daddy, but obviously you've got a different paint to him, and obviously you've got the big old spiky harpoon thing going on here, which obviously rotates as well. So like I say, we've got rotation in that, ball joint in the elbow, ball joint in the shoulder. The waist, absolutely nothing whatsoever, which you'd expect. Rotation in the leg, the knee. Do the knees bend? No, nothing. Knees don't bend, but you've got rotation in the knee and rotation in the ankle as well. A little bit of tilt there, but I don't think it's supposed to really do that, to be honest. And rotation and tilt in the hand on this side as well. So he is absolutely fantastic, if you ask me. Absolutely brilliant. Got to be honest with you, I'm glad I got this guy out of packet, because I had the Big Daddy, which you just saw, in packet, and I'm dying to get him out of packet, just to have a go with him, to be honest, and see the articulation on him. So finally I managed to get this guy out of packet, and just really wanted to get the Big Daddy out of packet as well, but obviously I've refrained from doing that at the moment. But I'm sure you can agree with me and see that this guy is faultless in every way. The detail, it just looks like old metal. The paintwork, again in this, is faultless. Neca have really outdone themselves when it comes to these Bioshock figures. Like I say, I wish I was more of a Bioshock fan that I'd invested in all of the Bioshock figures at the time, as opposed to paying the quite silly prices people are paying now for them. And I can't really warrant paying those prices for not being as big a fan of it, if you see what I'm saying. So yeah, so if you can get this guy, definitely get him. That goes to say, along with the normal Big Daddy as well. If you can get him, get him. But like I say, the Big Sister's my favourite figure. This guy is a very close second, to be honest. But anyway, thanks for having a look at, obviously a quick look at the Bioshock figures I have out of packet. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon. All the best. Bye bye.